Ah, okay. Is that yours? I'll do that in a minute.
What's going on? I can't be horrible to Sam because he basically just like sucked. Yes, not a real direct. Is this XLR spare? Son, sorry, oh my heart works so getting on to. Son, would you mind just standing where Ellie's?
I'll do it, mate.
I'm stood here. I can plug my mic in for you to check, Sam, if that's what you want to do.
No.
You can always trust Sam to be brutally honest.
It's really shit, isn't it? What's that? What is it? Is it going to be
Chris. Yeah, I'll check it.
Weird. Have you fiddled with the thing?
No, it's literally just.
Cool. Yeah, that's a bit better.
Singing to a microphone, and Chris is playing guitar, and Sam is on the iPad, and Harry's on the camera, looking very important with his hands on his lips like he's about to say something that means something. What is it, Harry?
Say something, Harry. Oh,
That's right. I'm going to stick this down there, Sam.
Okay.
So I just take it out. It just sounds particularly fun.
Yeah, it's better now.
Oh yeah, of course.
It's me.
Oh, I wanted it back. I was just getting it.
Is this the
Oh god.
Alex, can I get your kick drum in a minute? I'll just do. I'll at least make that sound right.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah. Good day. Yeah, it's been a full day.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Mark sent me a few pictures. I wanted to come earlier, but work life got in the way. I think
That's always the way. Yeah. Do you know how many people are coming along to have a look?
not a huge amount. We didn't tell too many because we didn't think we could cram everybody in.
Yeah, that's good.
That's enough.
Many ways. Nice. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't actually know.
Are you going to be alright about there? I'm just hearing. Are you going to be okay here? Yeah, I don't
You've got the right idea there. Yeah.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Hello. Do, 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 do. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
I don't know. Master of ceremonies.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, if I go out this way, just pop it.
Hello, everybody. How are we doing? What day is it today? Tuesday afternoon. It's been a long day. It's been an absolute pleasure being here in this beautiful, beautiful space. So thank you to all of you guys and to Mark for making this happen. It's been incredibly special, and we're absolutely honoured to be able to play in this beautiful room. We're gonna just play a few tunes for you. We've got a song about Pansy the pig, which you may or may not know that we were going to do, but we're going to do that at the end. But we just thought we'll give you a sense of our sound, because there's quite a lot of us. Yeah, it's been a busy month. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to start off with a traditional Irish ballad, and this is the first song that we ever played together. It was just at the end of lockdown, and you were allowed to have 15 people outside. And we thought it'd be really nice if we got 15 people together and reached the limit, and we did this recording socially distanced outside. And we thought, oh, this sounds really nice. We should do this again. And here we are 2 years later. So this is Arthur McBride.
Oh, hang on. Oh, me and my cousin, one Arthur McBride, as we went out walking down by the seaside. Now mark what followed and what did betide, for it being on Christmas morning. Out for recreation we went for a tramp, and we met Sergeant Nipper and Corporal Fun, and a little wee drummer intending to camp, for the day being pleasant and charming. He says, my fine fellows, if you will enlist, it's taking easy gold, I will slip in your fist, and a crown in the bargain for to kick up the dust, and drink the king's health in the morning. And a soldier he always is decent and clean, in the finest of clothing he's constantly seen, whilst other poor fellows go dirty and mean, and sup on thin gruel in the morning. That says off your wagon, are you proud of your clothes? Well, you've only the length of them, as I suppose, and you dare not change them one night, for you know, if you do, look locked in the morning. And although that we are single and free, we take great delight in our own company, and we have no desires for strange faces to see, although the charm of his eyes He says, my fine fellows, if I hear but one word, I instantly now will out with my sword, and into your bodies a strength will afford. So now my young devils take warning. But Arthur and I, we took in the odds, and we scarce gave them time for to draw their own swords, when a trusty shillelagh fell over their heads, and bade them take that as fair warning.
Well, hey, thank you very much. Yeah, come on in. We'll do a quick set later.
We're going to sing a song now about alcohol. This is a traditional tune called John Barleycorn. Came out of the west, their fortunes for to try, and the one should die. They loudly so they hurled him in through blots upon his chest. Then these three men made a solemn vow, John Barleycorn was dead. They let him lie for a very long time till the rain from heaven did fall. Then the closer John he raised up his head and he stood amazed them all. They let him lie till the London summer till he looked but pale and wan. Then the closer John grew a long, long bit and so became a man. They hired men with the scythe so sharp to cut him off down by the knee. They pulled him and tied him around by the waist, sought him most barbarously. They hired men with a sharp edged bow to burst him through the heart. And the loader served him and found us not, for he found him into the car. They rolled him around and around the fields and they came into a bun. And there they made a solemn vow of poor John Barleycorn. They hired men with a grudge stakes to raise him to the ground. But the miller served him fast enough, for he ground him between two stones. Here's little Sir John in his nut brown bowl, ham brandy in a glass. And little Sir John in his nut brown bowl, for the stronger man at last. For the hunter he can't help the fox, nor so will he blow his horn. And the tinker he can't mend his kettles or his pots without a little bit of John Barleycorn. Oh, barley wine is the choicest drink that was ever drunk on land. It will make a man do miracles by the turning of his hand. You can tip your brandy in a glass, your whiskey in a can. But Barleycorn and his nut brown ale will brew the stronger man.
We'll carry on with a song called, it's known by a lot of names and it's got versions in England and Ireland and Scotland. And it's one of those folk songs where everyone's got their own version, but of course everyone claims that it's their own. But this is the English version. It's also called The Two Sisters and goes by many names. But this version called Wind and Rain. I'll do two.
There were two sisters of County Clare. One was dark and the other fair. and they both had a love for the miller's son. But he was fond of the fairer one. Johnny gave the youngest a fine gold ring, oh, the wind and rain. He didn't give the eldest one anything, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Then she pushed her into the river to drown, oh, the wind and rain, and watched her as she floated down, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Till she came to the miller's pond, oh, the wind and rain, dead on the water like a golden swan, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. Then out of the woods came a fiddler fair, oh, the wind and rain, and he strung his bow with her long yellow hair, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. He made a fiddle from her breastbone, oh, the wind and rain. The sun would kiss a heart of stone, oh, the dreadful wind and rain. But the only tune the fiddler played was the wind and rain. The only tune the fiddler played was the dreadful wind and rain.
We're going to slow things down a little bit for you now. Take a breather. And this is.
Yeah, this. Oh wow. This is a Welsh tune called Hidai. And is anyone here Welsh? We're not far. Ish. Yeah. Here we go. We've got Daniel back here. Say hello, Daniel. He's the only person in the band who gets a shout out, apparently. No, I suppose not. I suppose not. But Daniel, being very, very far from his home in Wales right now, might be feeling this thing called hiraeth, which is a sort of longing for either a place that actually never was and you sort of invented it in your head, or that's so changed that it'd be different if you went back. And this song is just exploring that whole idea of hiraeth and longing and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Oh, I started, didn't I?
This is a new one.
Yeah.
Dweudwch fawr nwy bodau wbabau y naeth boed hir a faddau nid ar oedd ynddo na ddafaddo wrth ei wisgwr Defydd arian Defydd melfed defydd sydd Defydd pob dillledyn helaeth eto ar hyn I ddefydd hiraeth Hiraeth mawr a hiraeth creulon Hiraeth sydd yn torri'n halon Pan bo'n drwm y nos yn cysgu Fedaw hiraeth ac yn deffri Defydd defydd arian Defydd melfed, defydd syran Defydd pob dillledyn helaeth eto ar hyn I defydd hiraeth Hiraeth, cilia, paid a ffwys o modrwm arna Nes a dipyn natur echwyn Gad I mi gael yn cysgu gronen Defydd arian Defydd melfed, defydd sydan Defydd pob dillledyn helaeth eto ar hyn I defydd hiraeth Defydd arian Defydd melfed, defydd sydan Defydd pob dillledyn helaeth eto ar hyn Ni defydd hiraeth Thank you, definitely.
Thank you very much. We've just got one more for you now. And can we just get a big... Where is she? Can I just say thanks again for having us here? It's been an absolutely incredible day and we're really, really lucky to have this space, so thank you. But it all came about because Chris and I were playing here as part of the Folk Trail, and I'm sure lots of you were there. And we played this tune from that was collected in Chedworth, not far away, in 1945. And then we found out that Pansy the pig, who you may know, previously was in her pen, but she's escaped. was taxidermied in 1945, which was the exact same year that the tune was collected in Chedworth. That's a really weird parallel. And then it turned out that Pansy the pig was bred by my great-grandfather, which was even weirder. And then I've been looking more and more into all the history of it all. And so Pansy would have been, well, the pigs would have grown up in this big sort of empty field above the village in Chedworth. And then in the war, they thought, well, we better use this high ground, and turned it into airfield bunkers. And it was a big kind of air base. And then eventually it was all the American troops, and they moved out again. And there was a big housing crisis after the war, but even in Chedworth, basically, even in the small villages. And my great-grandfather's daughter, not my gran. I get so confused with all this. So she couldn't find a home after the war. So she actually was made to live in the aircraft hangars. And they were just these kind of corrugated tin structures that weren't really fit for housing at all. And the conditions were really rough, so she died there. And then eventually all the other families were moved out into council houses and sort of led better lives, not really, really high up in the village. And then they thought, well, what are we going to do with these airfield hangars? And then they used them to house the pigs in. And so my great-grandfather, he'd seen his daughter living in this aircraft hangar, and then moved Pansy the pig into the aircraft hangar shortly after, which I thought was quite strange. So we wrote this song about Pansy the pig, and it's called The Gloucester Old Spot.
Hang on. You're both taller than me. So need to come down a bit. Okay. "800 feet above you, stood on hard old Cotswold soil. With your hands you make a living, and you can't grow much at all. There's 140 pounds of Gloucester old spot sow. She's raised above the village and born on Chedworth ground. From Chedworth ground to London town, with a purebred silk-haired swine, that old spot sow's a winner. 3 times she'll claim the prize. And in the city life is changing fast. They speak of grief and doubt. Whole country still tastes the same as tensions go throughout. In the year of 1939, green fields turned concrete grey. The RAF came storming down on the land above the lakes. Now they're building aircraft hangars, little homes to house their planes. Men in suits, they stand there shivering where the old spot sound lays. Hurricanes, they took their leave. A few propellers still were found, but those ancient wartime hangars still stood strong on Chedworth's ground. Now your daughter makes a home there, with 5 kids of her own, housed in an aircraft hangar, upon the ground you'd sow. 800 feet above you, your daughter's life you were before. For the Chadworth aircraft hangars, they made no home at all. And as your daughter she grows weary to lay on Chadworth's ground, left only in the memory of a Gloucester old spot sow.
On behalf of all the folk team, thank you so much for coming today. It's been a real experience, you know, like in all the drums and 3 flights of stairs and another flight of stairs, but you've been brilliant. So thank you so much for this performance.
You're going to do one more?
Yeah.
More.
Let's go out with a bang. Anything.
Which one do you want to get?
Yeah, these guys in here are from Friday. I just.
What was like the second one you did that I forgot to press record on my camera? Go on.
We normally have like an hour's worth of set, but that's in the summer. And we've just been writing this new material, and we haven't actually practiced the old stuff yet.
Can anyone remember anything? No one else.
We might go to the pub afterwards if anyone fancies a pint as well.
I can open the bar here.
Cool. Just me then. Yeah. Fine.
On the end, my cousin one of them looked bright as we went to walking down by the seaside. Now mark what followed and what did betide, for it being on Christmas morning. Out for recreation we went for a tramp, and we met Sergeant Napper and Corporal Thump, and a little wee drummer intending to camp, for the day being pleasant and charming. He says, my fine fellows, if you will enlist, it's taking easy in gold I will slip in your fist, and a crown in the bargain for to kick up the dust and drink the king's health in the morning. And a soldier he always is decent and clean, in the finest of clothing he's constantly seen, whilst other poor fellows go dirty and mean, and suppose they rule in the morning. But says Arthur, I wouldn't be proud of your clothes, for you've only the lend of them, as I suppose, and you dare not change them one night, for you know, if you do, you'll be flogged in the morning. And although that we are single and free, we take great delight in our own company, and we have no desire strange faces to see, although the prophets are charming. He says, my fine fellows, if you will enlist, I instantly now will out with my sword, and into your bodies his strength will afford. So now my young devils take warning. But Arthur and I, we took in the odds, and we scarce gave them time for to draw their own swords, when a trusty shillelagh flew over their heads, and bade them take that as fair warning.
Great.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the last couple of days. I know it's been a lot. It's been quite hard work.
Thank you, and Chris.
Your patience, your consideration.
Cheers.
How do you get them to come to one of our events?
Filkin's supposed to be coming back in July. They're doing
Got a mouth to feed.
yeah, 15 of them. This is obviously I bet them if you course it for free. That's why it's kind of more earlier on. Sitting here watching them.